Do you have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, aka Cat Nation Live.
Warning, this is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cat Nation Live. Streaming live on YouTube and now getting it live on TikTok as well. Good morning. I have no live chat up, so I don't know who's here, who's not here, but it don't matter. We'll get it up eventually. It always rises to the occasion. Good morning, everybody. Who's ready for a nice big college football Friday? I know I am. The poll is spinning, so we should be winning today. Jesus in the house says 2-1, 4 more to go. Jets. Anthony says App State shit the bed last night. App State definitely shit the bed last night. I mean, they just screwed the pooch yesterday. Joe Dirt. Good morning. Says I had over 62.5, my only losing loss on the day. You know what's crazy about the over 62.5 is they missed an extra point for that first touchdown in the third quarter. Like, are you serious? The one missed extra point cost us a whole game. Jalen, good morning. Robert Hanna, good morning. It is definitely a beautiful Friday. Aaron, good morning. Everybody tuning in on TikTok, welcome. Cap Nation Live, your all things sports. We can't say the word on TikTok, can we? BETTING show. Who do I have? Washington State or San Jose State? You better watch our daily free play video. That's how I know you didn't watch it. The real BA, good morning to you. How are you? How is everybody on this beautiful Friday morning? I splurged and got myself a Starbucks on the way in. Friday mornings I get to spend with my little one, drop her off at school, so, well, half the week. It is looking like it's going to be a good day. If you're on my personal plays, they are posted. If you're on the longer package and you get them texted to you, they are still sending right now. They are still going out. Mauricio, good morning, and I love what we're putting out today. Jalen, would TikTok say it if you said wager? No, I think what got it before long video, okay. What do you want me just to tell you what I'm betting on? If you want it quick and easy, go pay $10 on the website. How about that? Then you can get 3 plays. Does that work? That's quicker, right? Question on TikTok said my daily free play video is too long. 6 minutes is too long for a free play, right? Well, then you know what? You go to cappersdirect.com, break out that credit or debit card, 100% safe and secure, and you could not just get 1, but you can get 3. Got you covered there. But Jalen, I think it was because I was talking about the G word, that ends in ing. And I think that's what probably flagged it, because we were talking about it, and I was saying, Cap Nation Live, you're all things sports, betting, and, all of that, and I was dropping the G word a lot. But what I was really doing, it probably flagged it, we were talking about packages on the website, about how you can go there, and they definitely don't like you to be pushed off the platform onto either another platform or, not my shirt here, pop the collar a little bit, or do a website. So I'm sure it had to do with the combination that got it flagged, and then they heard what we were talking about. It's just their automated AI system that scans, all the lives and stuff. So it's hit or miss, but I've been chatting with a couple different TikTok agencies, which would be able to make sure that doesn't happen again, or if it did happen, get us out of a ban instantly. Ohtani definitely went bananas yesterday. Mauricio says Jets. I was going to try and have that video preloaded and download it and preload it and play it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. And if Jesus' team wins next week, you'll walk in on Monday morning and that video will be playing. It'll be the first video that we watch, the old taxi cab confessions with the taxi cab driver that said to bet the Jets. I will break it out. Heck, I always root for Aaron Rodgers' success. I like the old timers, But if they win that 6, as he was saying, heck, you might even be able to get me to wear a Jets hat for a whole week for you. How about that, Jesus? If they win the 6 straight, like you said, for an entire week, I will wear a Jets hat. Oh, that one. Me and a Jets hat? I don't actually have a favorite NFL team, so it doesn't bother me one bit. My favorite NFL team is the one that we're betting on. Boom Truck Billy, you're getting off here so you can go watch the 6-minute long free pick video. We'll see you back in 6. Guaranteed we'll still be here in an hour and a half anyway, so. A Rodgers face tat? No, that ain't happening. Patriots were looking like the Panthers. The Patriots just show that they can't play, they don't have an offense. And that the Jets defense is really good. The Jets defense is, the Jets have always had a solid defense. They've just been lacking offensive talent, and Mike Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Lazard. Edward was right about Conklin getting a lot of yardage. He might have been off on the first quarter, but he definitely predicted on Conklin having a big game, and he did. Kudos to Edward. He's probably not in here yet. He's probably taking a test somewhere. Greg Engel tuning in on TikTok. Good morning, sir. Their running backs, Hall and Allen. I like that kid Allen. Luckily, I hit that prop over 7.5 receiving yards towards the end of the game on that one. I thought he was going to get a little more playing time deep in the red zone. Never did. But then again, I don't think they would have ran the ball in anyways. Aaron was on a mission. It was very obvious after Wilson almost got in that first time. You knew he was going right to him. And he did. Boom Truck Billy, you know how to fast forward? I love it. It's funny because sometimes I'll put him in the front, the back, the middle. I'll change it up for the fast forwarders, but I love it. AZ said, people forget that the Jets played 2 good defenses on the road. They did. Yep, Wilson and Hall anytime. The only reason I made that one massive parlay was because it was risk-free wager and I knew I was getting it back. But I did hit the at least the Hall anytime touchdown. Les, glad to have you back on board for the Guaranteed Play Week package. This should be a fun one. This should definitely be a fun one starting today. Game of the week is today. Boom Truck Billy. I only do it just to fuck with people that fast forward to the end, because they'll fast forward to the end. So sometimes I'll put it in the beginning, in the middle, and then I'll act like I'm giving it out at the end, and you're all excited, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's somewhere in the video. You just gotta find it. Yeah, the Jets missing the extra, the field goal, the kicker. Yeah, that was a tough one. I missed the over on that one, but we still hammered the Jets, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Baseball was very good to us yesterday. Ohtani was great to me. When we got off the live, went and got the massage, came back. I was getting ready to go for a walk with my kid. And I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking and I'm like, man, Ohtani's going to hit number 49. So I go live bet him at plus 650. And then he hit that one. And then I immediately go back in and live bet him to hit 2. And that was 250 to win 3250, which was fantastic. And then I went to go bet him a third one, and they pulled it off, and which is obvious because they had a position player, a second baseman as pitcher, and he just crushed that. I was like, they're not even going to pitch to him. The first 2 went outside. Well, that dude's just an animal. But you know what's funny though? You know what's amazing? His betting scandal. It's all gone. Records broken. First player ever 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases in a single season. His translator went down. FBI was involved. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And you know damn well that chasing the record has been very lucrative for Major League Baseball. Heck, look at New Balance. The New Balance record tracker, on every Dodger game. They've made so many hundreds and millions of dollars off of him just chasing history. Where'd the betting scandal go? Where did the betting scandal go? And he was just losing millions of dollars, and it was just his translator, Yeah, it was just him, right? All them big wagers that took place in Japan with a local bookie over there on games that Ohtani was pitching in, where he magically gave up lots of runs late. I mean, suspect. But I mean, kudos to him. 50-50 is fucking cool, and I'm glad that I was able to see it. Mauricio says, Kyle, do a video without a free play for these haters, and those looking for a free play won't find anything just to piss them off more. Then do another video just with a free play, right? That's a good idea. Won't do it tomorrow, but maybe we'll throw it in there. Am I going to talk you out of hammering the Kansas City Royals? Maybe. Maybe we'll take a look at baseball in a little bit. That's funny, Mauricio. That'd be fun. I did hit the Alan Lazard first touchdown of the game. I did get that one, though, for 100 to win 1,600. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I was like, yeah! Me, my little one just got back from a walk and the game started. But yeah, where'd the betting scandal go? What the fuck? Where'd the betting scandal go? The Nationals win today? I hope they don't. I hope they don't. A little early action baseball with Williams on the mound. I mean, he's good. He's phenomenal so far, Trevor Williams. I mean, he's making his return. His long-awaited return since May 30th. Started out the year 5-0. But yeah, that's what I really want to know. Where'd the betting scandal go? I wonder if you Google it, if anything pops up. He pleaded guilty to bank fraud and tax fraud on June 4th. Wow. How that was never really publicized. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember it ever making the news. After stealing more than $16 from the Dodgers superstar. That's crazy. I wonder how much time the interpreter will get. Mauricio, my plays are out. My plays are out up on the website, and I think they got texted to everybody as well. For everybody that's on a year package or longer. Then there's a couple that I got a text. Because for some reason the system doesn't like them. And a couple that I got to add to it. But yeah, my plays are out. They're locked, loaded, ready to go. I'm not playing the early game. Aaron, you didn't get them? All right, let me try resending it. Start over. All right, you should now, Aaron, if you're watching. You should now. Remember, if you're on one of my game of the weeks and for some reason we lose one, which we won't today, and that's not why I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing it up just from past experience. But if you were on my game of the week back on the 12th, or the 12th? Today's the 20th. The 12th was a winner. The 6th, I believe it was. If you were on when we had Duke, when we got duked, you guys got last week's free. It's your responsibility to log in and check your email for when those plays happen. And if you miss it, there's nothing I can do about it. So you can't come back 2 weeks later and be like, I'd like to redeem my game of the week loser from 2 weeks ago. No, we won that last week. You got that in your account. Now, if for some reason they missed you and it didn't get in your account, yes, I would definitely take care of you. But no snoozing and you losing. That's not on me. Greg, you got him? Good. Les, glad to have you back on board for my personal plays, as well as the big weekend package. Mauricio, thanks for jumping on board as well. I see yours in there too. Yours and Les came in at the same time. By the way, the big guaranteed play week package, if you were to buy it today, this is what you would get. You would get my game of the week tonight. You would get tomorrow's guaranteed Saturday. You'd get Sunday's NFL guarantee play. You would get next week's soccer game of the week. And then the FC group, they're dropping dropping a college football game of the month next week. Now, that may change if for some reason somebody got hurt. But from what I was told, it should still be a go no matter what. Because for whatever reason, I think there might be one of the games that people have buys. So, but that's what you would get in that package this week. But let's just say you have the Sunday play already, because we lost last Sunday. So everybody that was on last Sunday gets this Sunday. If you're already on the Sunday play, but yet you still want to take advantage, because the savings on that package is better than buying it outright. No problem. You can still buy it. You won't get screwed out of your Sunday play. You'll get that Sunday play, and then you would just get an extra Sunday play afterwards. So, note to self, so that way you're saving money. If you're going to be buying that package or buying the plays by themselves. I love what I put out for personal plays today. And man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be off the hook. Tomorrow and Sunday is going to be great. Can't wait. It's hot in here already. You like that? Turning on the fan behind the back. We'll be rolling today. Alrighty. For everybody that complains that we just shoot the shit when we first get here, welcome. It is the Barbershop, your all things sports betting show, where we shoot the shit. We talk about everything other than religion and politics. Why? Because I don't care who you pray to or you don't pray to, and really I don't care who you're going to vote on. But I do care who you're betting on, and we don't care how much money is in your bank account or not in your bank account, but if you want to increase it, you're in the right spot. And if you're watching on TikTok, tap that screen, run them likes up. Hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, you guys already know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. All right? I ain't giving away a free package until you guys get to 40. You guys been playing me with some slow playing thumbs ups lately. All right? We'll have plenty of people in here. You're already halfway there, so hit that thumbs up button and we can give away some packages. In fact, make you a deal. You get to 40, I'll start out with 2 package giveaways on YouTube. We'll do 2 packages given away on our website once you guys get to 40. So you guys let me know when you get to 40. Push the chat to do it, all right? You guys can get there. There's so many people that come and go. You just got to get a thumbs up from everybody, and you guys would be at like 500 in a day. Be giving away fucking packages to everybody. Just rolling through the email. Good, they canceled my massage for today. I had to cancel a massage today. I have my daughter this weekend, so we definitely not go to that. Alrighty, let's jump right into it. Shall we take a look at baseball to start? Little baseball to start, then we'll move into college football. Now, I've got a big one in college football today, but I'm just not a huge fan of the card today. I mean, you're going to give us 3 games and 1 yesterday. At least for Friday Night Lights, you could have gave us some fucking games, man. Could have gave us something better. Could have gave us something better than we already got. But nonetheless, we'll take what we got. Nationals and the Cubs going at it. A little early action game. 2:20 on the East Coast, 11:20 on the West Coast. Excuse me. As we were saying earlier, Williams making that long-awaited return. I'm actually surprised they're bringing him back, and they didn't just shut him down for the rest of the season. Started out the year, just hot for the Nationals, and then got hurt. And he's back. Trevor Williams is back. See what he can do against the Cubbies today. Jameson Talon on the mound for the Cubs. 10-8 on the year for him. 10 wins and 8 losses with that 3.55 ERA. 119 strikeouts to only 29 walks. He has been pitching some great 6-inning outings with a 7 thrown in there lately. Mauricio, you got the same plays picked out? Very nice. Very nice. Raymond Dennison, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays as well. Alex, you like to watch? Thank you, sir. Believe it or not, it was actually a present from DraftKings. Believe it or not. That was a DraftKings watch. Speaking of watches, after game of the week today, I think I'm going to get me one. I think I'm going to order a new Rolex. If I do, I'll have to unbox it on the show. Thanks, Cap Nation. For all the haters. For all our haters. Lately, we've had quite a few in the videos. You drop a free play, man, and all the haters come out. Speaking of the haters, man, I've before they always take away my fucking replying access. Like, nope, don't let Kyle reply, because he's just an asshole. This guy says, "Fuck, stop guessing." My reply: our bad guess is still better than anything you pick, or you wouldn't be here. Where's this other guy? Damn, bro. Oh no, we lost a free play, but yet you're still here dropping comments. Eye roll. Bad free pick. My reply: yet you're still here. It's awesome when you guys reply. You guys crack me up. Average Card Collector says, hater gonna hate. Oh, absolutely. I'm waiting for the one guy that was like, fade, fade, fade. You heard it here first. Fade, fade, fade. I'm waiting for him to show up today. He hasn't yet, though. I'm waiting. It's none of you guys. It's always just some random individual. Elaine on TikTok says Rolex for the haters, right? We got a few of them. Marisa says, are we sweeping the board on personals? We are. I like the plays today that I put out, as well as my game of the week. Crypto and tokens dropping the knowledge says Kyle puts money in our pockets. Jesus. Patriots are almost as bad as the Panthers. System plays yesterday, 3-0. Round of applause for our system play bettors yesterday with a nice big 3-0. Remember we had that long hour discussion about system plays and how to bet them and why they're successful? And a bunch of you guys jumped on board them the other day. And you guys get to experience what it's like to go on system plays, what everybody's been doing for years with us. I mean, again, I stand by my statement that if we could get baseball for 10 months, 9 months, give me 9 months out of the year, 9.5 months out of the year, meet in the middle, I would never bet anything else other than just system plays. There's nothing better. Gambling-wise, there's nothing better than system plays. And unfortunately, it's a baseball-only thing. 195-9 on the season. 195-9. Not bad. Not bad. And I mean, we're not even hot yet. We've won, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in a row. 13 in a row. And unfortunately, I don't know if we'll have a chance to, between now and the playoffs. I mean, we get... So, what's the last day of the regular season? It's the 29th, right? It's next Sunday. So, let's say we get 8 system plays next week. And then, I don't know how many we'll get in the regular, in the playoffs. Plus World Series, there's 9. Plus, I don't know how many we'll get in the playoffs. Say we get 20. We won't even get to hit another 40 straight. We'll be close. We'll be close, but we're not even hot. We're not even fucking lukewarm yet with 13 straight. Mauricio says, next year I will be on those system plays early. You don't have to, but you can definitely take advantage and make a fuck ton of money. I mean, look what we did when we did the math the other day, not including yesterday or the other day. We've gone 5-0 since we did that discussion. So, and we were at like a $100 better would be up. What was it? It was like $11,970 betting them, plus 500. They'd be up over $12,000. Elena says, could have gave me a Starbucks here to support taps and shares. You could have had this one because they fucked up and made it a mocha instead of a white mocha. I would have gladly given it to you. But unfortunately, you're like 64 minutes away. But yeah, the system plays are unbelievable. And we still got them for the playoffs and the rest of the season. So even if you're on the fence, you try them out. I know the $250 sounds expensive, but between now and the end of the season, if you get 20 system plays, 20 or 25, it'll probably be closer to 22. But even if you got 20 and you're a $20 bettor, you make 400 minus the 250, you'd still be up 150 betting $20 a game. But if you're a $100 bettor, you bring in $2K minus the $250 that you spend, and you can profit $17.50. So still tons of time to make money on our system plays. And there's 3 brand new ones today, 3 for the weekend. Let's imagine that. You sign up today, it's paid for before the weekend's over, but in reality, it's paid for probably by the end of today, if not, first thing tomorrow. Because most of the games win on game 1 anyways. So, like yesterday, there was a game 2, there was a game 3 winner and 2 game 1 winners. So, occasionally they'll go to game 3. Wrong coffee today. They fucked it up. How my ex drank those. Water tastes better. Alrighty, let's jump into it again. Baseball today. Jalen, thanks for having you on Premium Plays today, brother. As far as the Nationals and Cubs go, I get Williams coming back. The Nationals are excited to see, what he's capable of doing. As I was saying earlier, Jameson Talon, he's had a solid outing, a solid season. Last 3 starts, he's given up 3 runs. 3 runs over the course of 19 complete innings. And 2 of those runs came in his last game against the Rockies in Colorado. He went 6 complete innings in Colorado, where that is a hitter's ballpark. Struck out 6, walked 1. He's got 3 walks over the last 3 games, 1 walk each. And he did. He gave up a home run in Colorado in a hitter's ballpark. Other than that, if you take out the Colorado game, which he pitched a flip, I mean, that's a gem in Colorado. 6 innings, 2 runs on 5 hits with a home run, and 6 strikeouts and a walk. That is a pitcher's gem right there. But going back on the 8th, he pitched against the Yankees, pitched 6 complete innings, gave up just 1 run on 6 hits, struck out 6 Yankees, just walked 1. Talon's been on fire. Before that, against the Pirates, before their full-on demise there on September 2nd. He went 7 complete innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits, struck out only 3, and walked 1. But a lot of ground balls in that game. A lot of ground balls, a lot of double plays in that game. Cubs are not eliminated yet. Cubs are not eliminated, and I say yet because it's close. The Cubs are 7 games back. And what do they have? 9 games left? The Cubs are 7 games back. The Mets, the problem is the Mets are on fire. The Mets are literally chasing the Phillies. They're 6 games back on the Phillies for the division lead. They get the Phillies all weekend long. And they can literally, after winning yesterday, they went out this weekend. They'll enter Monday 2 games back of the Phillies for the NL East. My Braves look to be fucked. They're 2 games back from a wild card spot. And the 2 teams they're chasing right now are the Mets and the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have been hit or miss, and they don't have it easy. They get the Brewers. They get the Brewers all weekend long. So, I mean, there's a possibility that they can catch or, stay up. But, I mean, the Diamondbacks get the Brewers all weekend long. Then they'll have 3 games against the Giants. And unfortunately, to end the season, but it's at home, they're going to get the Padres. And the Padres are trying to chase down the Dodgers for the division. The Padres are 4 games back on the Dodgers. And you look at the Mets. And, I mean, these are key things to look at between now and next Sunday. If you're not paying attention to who has something to play for, even teams that aren't in, they still have something to play for. It's called spoiler, So you look at the Mets. They've got 3 more straight games against the Phillies. Then they get 3 games against the Braves, which is going to be a huge matchup. Huge matchup. And then they've got 3 games against the Brewers to end the season. So the NL East is wide open. Now, can the Mets catch the Phillies? They're going to need to sweep the series or damn near close to it, because after that, the Phillies get 3 games against the Cubs, and let's be honest, if the Mets and Diamondbacks win a couple games, the Cubs are out. Okay? If the Mets and Diamondbacks win a couple games each out of the next series, the Cubs are out. The Phillies can have literally 2 3-game matchups against the Phillies and Nationals that mean nothing to them. They can have the division already locked up, first round bye already locked up, and with no fucks to give. And the Cubs may have nothing to play for. They may not even have a spoiler opportunity. Because trust me, right now, if you're a Cubs fan, you're rooting for the Phillies. You need the Phillies to win Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if you are a Chicago Cubs fan. If you're an Atlanta Braves fan, you're rooting for the Phillies. You need the Phillies to win Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if you're an Atlanta Braves fan. Or you need the Brewers to win. Because you need either the Mets or the Diamondbacks to fall off. And the Braves are 2 games back. But Mets are fucking hot. Look what the Mets have been doing for us lately. Mets have won us so much money as of late. Yesterday again. The day before that on the FC Group's big MLB Game of the Month. Massive 10-0 blowout winner for all of us. So, I don't think any of these teams are going to have it easy. Les says, let's go Phillies, right? Let's go Phillies. Let's go Phillies today. I hate saying that. Let's go Phillies. It just sounds morally and ethically wrong, you know? But, you know, on the bright side, go Braves. And again, remember, guys, I don't bet with my heart. I bet where, you know, the money's going to be put into my pocket. So I have no problem betting against my team if it's going to put money in the pocket. But in this matchup, Cubs. Cubs are bust. Chef Bear says Acuna's little brother's looking good. Yep. Cubs are bust. Williams coming back. I have not read if he's going to be on any pitch count or at all. I tried looking. Since a flexor strain, he's been ready to return to the Nationals after making 2 rehab starts with AA Harrisburg. He threw 73 pitches in the most recent outing. Okay, so any workload limitations shouldn't be significant. So, there we go. Full workload for Williams today. Full workload, did 2 rehab starts, and here he is. And if you're a Cubs fan, you better be hoping that Williams ain't on his game and that he just gets tagged early. And again, this is another game where the Cubs can't sit back and wait. They got to attack that ball when it comes. Balls on bats, and look for some first pitch swinging, especially early that first round of the rotation. William Chi, what's going on, man? Les, you're laughing at that. It's morally and ethically wrong to, as a Braves fan or a Cubs fan, to root for the Phillies. I agree. I've been to many games at Wrigley Field. I went to boot camp in Great Lakes. Went to my A school, went to C school. I spent all kinds of time in Chicago. My mom's from Chicago. My mom's whole family's from Chicago. And somehow they're Dodger fans. Dodger and Cub fans, but y'all know how we think about them Dodger fans. But thank you, Ohtani, for putting a shit ton of money in my pocket yesterday. It is greatly appreciated. But again, Cubs or bust in this one. But one thing that I like in this game, can you guys guess it? Can you guess what I like in this game between the Nationals and the Cubs? By the way, Williams' strikeout prop is over 3.5. Talon's is 4.5. Talon has 6 strikeouts in his last 2 starts, 3 and 3 before that, then 5 and 6 and 4 then 4. The last time he faced off against the Nationals, let me see if there's any stats on that I can see as of recent. Nothing this year. July 18th of last year, he fanned 4, gave up 1 run. Over in the team total for the Cubs. I like that. Cubs first 5. I think it's going to be a tight matchup at first. I think it's going to be a tight matchup. Before Williams went down with that little flexor strain, this year, his strikeouts, and he averages 5 innings. He had 1 game that went longer than 3 games, that went longer than 5 complete innings. He went 5 1/3, 5 2/3 in his last outing. And then in the middle there, he had a 6-inning outing. But most of the time, it's straight 5, and then he's done. And his strikeouts went 5, 2, 7, 4, 1, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, and 4, which was his final game. Trevor Williams strikeout prop over 3.5 definitely looks enticing. Harold says he thinks I like the team total for the Nationals over. Nope. Joe Dirt says Cubs first 5 money line. Nope. Joey says Cubs Nationals under 4.5 first 5. Nope. But on the right line. Mauricio says Cubs Washington no score in the first. As well as Les saying 0 runs in the first inning. Yep. I like 0 runs in the first inning. I'm going to say I also like Trevor Williams over 3.5 strikeouts. Him to have 6+ is plus 400. Ooh, juicy. Juicy. Juicy, juicy. He'd have to, average over a strikeout an inning. First inning, over and under runs. The under is minus $1.13. Over is minus $1.13. By the way, I thought there was profit. Oh, there is profit boosts available for today only on FanDuel. 3-leg plus 400 or longer, any sport or event, max wager 200. That is available today, so we're going to have to use that one in the live chat. I got one for that one. Don't you guys worry. But as far as this one goes, I'm betting the under in the first inning. Under in the first inning, 282 and 50 cents to win 250. The real BA says it's raining out here in Chicago. I wonder if there will be a weather delay. Let me see if I can pull up some weather. Some radar at Wrigley Field. When's the rain go away? And given the opportunity of the game actually happening, I like Trevor Williams over 3.5 strikeouts. And 6+ is enticing. I mean, what a poetic start that would be, right? Makes his return this season, strikes out 6 batters, or 8 batters, something fucking crazy at plus 400. Speaking of weather, it seems to be weather surrounding me here where I'm at, too, at some point today. It actually may rain here in the next hour and 54 minutes, it says. Might take my daughter to the fair tonight, so I'm looking at the weather. But anyways, let's get back to the real weather that we need to know about, and that's Wrigley Field. Chicago weather right now. The real BA, are you actually in the city? Because it definitely looks like it's raining over the lake right now. Game time in... It's raining down in Warsaw. That's down in Indiana. The radar that I'm seeing shows clear. Mauricio says, me too, the bet is in. Manuel, good morning, brother. Chef Bayer says, got it at minus 105. Let's cash this one DGS. Mauricio, who am I talking about strikes? The Nationals pitcher. The Nationals pitcher. I like it. Over 3.5. Now, I have a $200 bonus bet to use. I think I'm going to do that on the plus 400 of 6+ strikeouts. Do I think he gets 6+? It's going to be tough, but I'm not opposed to it. All right. Get those up on the screen for you guys. Let me get a screenshot of them real quick. My bets. Minimize this window to smaller size. And, screenshot. Trevor Williams over 3.5 strikeouts. Minus 140. 350 to win 600. I did it to win 250 on both the no runs in the first as well as the over 3.5 strikeouts. I did them both to win 250. All right, bet one for the day. Browse. Desktop. There's one screenshot. There's the over 3.5. Let's get the second one in there. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, unfortunately, they don't give us a streaming key, so you guys don't get to see our screen on YouTube. But on YouTube, I actually have copies of the bets. But that may be changing soon. We've been in talk with a agency that represents TikTok channels, and it's possible we will sign with them, and then if that's the case, we'll be provided a streaming key, and then you guys could see the same stream that we provide, as well as the cool commercials. Yeah, crypto and tokens, that's what we were betting. No run in the first. Don't mind me, I'm just, pushing hernias back in on, live stream. Just looking at some different variation. First inning hits. I'm going to stay away from that. I'll stay away from that. Welcome back, Anthony. By the way, I do have a live feed up, and I can watch this. Hold on. I'm just now learning this new software. So bear with me, guys. Oh, it won't let me hit the accept button on here, but that live feed of what you're looking at on the screen right now is outside Wrigley Field, and it is not raining right now. That is live. It's 81 degrees. I wish I could... Unfortunately, it doesn't let me hit that accept button, but hold on. This one might. This other view might work better from another camera. There you go. Although it's showing you guys a commercial. So bear with me on the commercial. But Les, I should do a live game to show us how we bet the live games. That would be fun. We did that. Here you go. Do you guys see the live feed now on the screen? Unfortunately, TikTok, you guys can't see it, but there you go. While we're talking about the Cubbies, there you go. There's outside Wrigley Field. With a DraftKings Sportsbook right there at the field. Harold, any player prop home runs? No, not today. Not on that game. Oh yeah, Brennan Ball called it as well. He said that I like no run in the first in this one. A little pretty right there. I was like, look at that. Look at that. Do we got weather in doubt? Nice blue clear skies at Wrigley. Love it. Little windy though. Little slight breeze. Little slight breeze up there. Now I don't know which direction of the park that is. It's been so long since I've been to Wrigley Field. Let me see if there's another view. Looks like it's blowing out. Looks like it's blowing out. And that would probably explain the 9.5 total. Jalen, from what I'm looking at, it says winds, 12.5 mile an hour winds, west-southwest, which from the view that I'm looking at, it would appear that it's blowing out to like left. No, maybe out to center field, right center maybe. I could be completely wrong though, based on the direction. My direction could be way off based on this. Trying to remember the last time I've been to Wrigley Field. But it looks like it's blowing out, not in. Which obviously definitely affects no run in the first inning. But with both these pitchers, they're not big home run give-uppers. Watch, they're going to just fucking get tagged today. They're just going to get tagged today. All right. Moving on. Because we've got games to go over and we got to eventually get to college football. Pirates and the Reds. Do-nothing game of two teams that got nothing to prove and they got nobody. Chef Bears is blowing out to right field. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Because trust me, when I was there last, there was no DraftKings Sportsbook. But I have been there and right over there. Pirates and the Reds, Keller versus Martinez. Thank you, Michelle, for the heart me on TikTok. If you guys are watching on TikTok, smash that little screen. Run them likes up. At least get them to 5K. YouTube, come on, hit that thumbs up button so we can do some giveaways. As far as this one goes, even though there's no implications on it, teams are still trying to play. They've got their expanded rosters right before the playoffs. I like the Reds, but again, I don't have a play on it, but I do like the Reds. If you made me bet it, I'd be betting the Reds. Blue Jays and the Rays. Blue Jays and the Rays. Blue Jays are bust. Barrios on the mound. This is another one that I like. No runs in the first. I like no runs in the first in the Blue Jays and Rays game. Do I have a bet on it? No, not yet. I don't know if I will have a bet on it. Maybe, but as of right now, no. Twins and the Red Sox. Twins are bust, baby. Twins are bust. Phillies and the Mets. Go Phillies, because I'm a Braves fan. You know, we're rooting for the Cubs and the Braves. You know, we need the Cubs to still have something to play for. So go Cubs, go Braves, go Phillies. Ugh, sounds disgusting to say go Phillies. Fucking Harper and Schwarber probably get home runs today. No, they probably don't. They probably get smacked by the Mets. The Mets have been so damn hot. The Mets have been so damn hot, it's unbelievable. Braves and the Marlins. Go Braves, baby. Mariners at the Rangers. Mariners still got something big to play for. Mariners need to win. Giants and the Royals. Somebody asked on TikTok earlier, am I going to try and take you off of the Royals? Fuck no. Bet the Royals. No, I seriously, I don't have a play on the Royals, but I do like the Royals today. Mark says, need my Royals to wake up? Yeah, they definitely need to. I like the Royals today. Walk on the mound, going up against Black 0-4. Just been a straight train wreck. Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Again, I don't have a game, or don't have a bet on this game. Gallen against Rhea. Oh, man, this is going to be a pitcher's matchup in Milwaukee tonight. And as you guys know, Diamondbacks are in dire straits of a win. They are in the last wild card spot, and they're tied with the Mets for that last wild card spot. And they have a 2-game lead over the Braves. Diamondbacks do not want to give up a game here. They do not want to give up a game here, but it is going to be a very contested matchup, I feel. Although Diamondbacks got off to a hot start last time, can they get off to a hot start this time? Colin Rea has been solid. Gave up, I mean, it's weird the way he's been used. He got tagged a couple games ago, but I mean, 4 innings, give up 2 runs, and they pull him. The other day it was 2 2/3. He gave up 3 hits, no runs. And I didn't get to watch that game. But they're talking about shifting him to the bullpen, but he's getting a start today. So, I mean, he's hit or miss or what you're going to get out of him. But again, Zach Gallen and the Diamondbacks, they need a win. They need a win. Joe Dirt says, I trust the Mets a lot more than my Phillies. Man, the Mets have just made us so much money in the last 2 weeks. It's insane. Guardians. Oh, we skipped one there. Angels and the Astros. Not really. Verlander on the mound. By the way, we have been fading Verlander, right? We have been fading Verlander, and we haven't got Verlanded. Pulling up the odds for this one. You guys got to remember, we have been on the fade Verlander train with a strikeout prop. Hell, when he's been on the mound, period. He has not been able to find his stride, at least when we've been betting against him. And he's just not having a Verlander-style year. Now, he did have a good showing in his last outing, went 5 innings against the Angels in his last one. Gave up just 2 runs on 4 hits. But again, 2 strikeouts, guys. 2 strikeouts. He's got 2 strikeouts in his last 2 starts. Anthony said someone has to take it. What, Ohtani? To get another home run? Always. Bet him every day, probably. I bet his strikeout prop is probably, it's 5.5? No fucking way. It's 5.5. I'm betting the under. I got a profit boost up until the 22nd. No, we'll save those. I got 3 of those to use. It's minus $1.10. I'm wagering $330 to win $300 on Verlander under 5.5 strikeouts. I just bet it. I don't see him having 6. He hasn't had 6 in 5 straight starts. And before that, he's gone. Sorry, it was 4 starts. The 5th start ago, he's had 6. It's been 7 starts since. I mean, he's won. In 6 to the under. He's only hit 6 strikeouts in 1 game out of the last 7. Parlay who? Justin Verlander against the Angels tonight, under 5.5. We've timed him right, and he just pitched against the Angels. Generally speaking, your second time around, you don't do as good as your first time either, and he just had 2 strikeouts. Only made it 5 complete innings. He's only gone 12 2/3 innings in the last 3 starts. He hasn't made it past 5 innings since May 29th. All right. We'll get that screenshot up on the board for you guys. There you go. There's some Major League Baseball action for you guys this morning. Image, bet 3, browse, Verlander, under. How's that one for you guys? Look at that right there. Leave it big on the screen and cover up my ugly mug for you guys for about 20 seconds, and then I'll squeeze it in and compact it. Tony Smith says, stop hating on my Phillies, Kyle. I'm not hating on your Phillies. We're rooting for the Phillies today. As an Atlanta Braves fan, I'm saying go Phillies. But I just don't see them beating the Mets today. My God, the Mets have just been on flipping fire. There you guys go. 3 bets on the screen. Hold on, let me fix that. That way we get the the same games next to each other for you guys. There you go. Let's smash the like button, guys and boys and girls. Again, you guys get me to 40 thumbs up, which is nothing on YouTube. We'll do a giveaway. Parlay already said the under on Justin Verlander strikeout prop. I bet $330 to win $300 on the under 5.5. You guys finally got us to 40. Congratulations. Only took you fucking an hour and 11 minutes. But keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. We've got more giveaways to do. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, in 4 minutes, I'm going to do a giveaway on our YouTube channel. We're going to be giving away packages 100% free of charge on our YouTube channel. So you've got 4 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, we will do a giveaway on our on our YouTube channel for our website. So you've got 4 minutes to get your butts over there and participate. It's only on our YouTube channel. And if you do come over, make sure you comment. Maybe I'll give you an extra bonus if you win. All right, let's pull everything back up. Keep going through it. Renaud, thanks for jumping on board. Not only premium plays, but also entrusting me with my personal plays as well. Glad to have you double dipping. It's going to be a great day. Gary Meewright, same thing, double dipping. Jumping on board premium plays as well as my personal plays. Justin Rainville, glad to have you on board my personal plays as well. I'm going to butcher this last name. Jared, I'm just going to say Jared D. There we go. I don't want to, it's fucking 27 letters long. It's got a Z and X, a Q, and a fucking Y in it. Chef Bear, I'm here from TikTok. Yeah. 27 letters, a D and an X, a Q and a Y and a Z in your name. I'm not even going to fucking try and pronounce it, Jared. But again, thanks for jumping on board the Big Game Week package. You get my game of the week later on tonight, which is college football. Tomorrow you get guaranteed Saturday. Sunday you get the big Sunday NFL guarantee play. Next week you'll get the soccer guarantee play. And you'll also get the FC Group's soccer, or I keep saying soccer, college football game of the month next week. All on that package for $150. So good on you. And we've got 2 minutes before the giveaway. I'm going to take a quick little break. I need to go refill a drink here, because I am done drinking the wrong coffee today. That coffee is disgusting. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. We're going to give you your quick little GA notice for all my degenerates out there. And then we'll come right back and we will do a giveaway. All right? We'll do a giveaway. So we'll see you guys very shortly. Do you have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, aka Cat Nation Live. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Anthony One Bozo. Who's the Bozo? What did I miss? Where did I go? I took the Browns to the Super Bowl. And got me a drink. Alrighty. Today gonna be a great day. Patrick Hastings, glad to have you on board. Double dipping on my personal plays as well as premium plays. Thanks to have you on board for both of them. And by the way, if you guys aren't on board, you can get premium plays or my personal plays, just $10 for the day. We be winning. We be winning. All right. You guys are in time. Contest time. I gave you guys 4 extra minutes. Truthfully, my hernia is just fucking killing me. So I actually laid back down trying to push it up and back inside, and it's just like, I need to go have surgery. We need to hold off a whole week and a half if I can. Be greatly appreciated. Don't know if I can make it that long, but we're going to try. We're going to try. All right, so we're going to do a contest. We're going to do it a little bit different this time. I'm going to pick the number, and you guys are going to guess it faster than taking fucking 47 years. But remember, no guessing until you hear the music. The Mauricio rule will be in full effect. First one that guesses on my screen, not yours, because I don't care what shows up on yours. I only care what shows up on mine. Mine's in real time. Is the winner. Hernia don't like me this morning. Didn't like that Starbucks. But anyways, when you hear the music, you can start guessing. Ready, set, and go. We'll mute you, and I'll chat with my friends over on TikTok that just don't want to come over and participate in the giveaway. We have at least one winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. You guys can stop now. I am just doing an audit of my eyeballs to make sure he was the first one, which I believe he was, and he'll be happy. He will be happy. All right, let me load it in his account, and I'll tell you who the lucky winner was. You are already on my plays for today. All right. I got you. I got you. Dante, congratulations. You were the first one that guessed 51 correctly. That is a 51, not a 15. 51 or 21. It was 51. You've got FC's plays for today. They are in your account, locked, loaded, and ready to go. Dante, you are the winner. We will let the chat rate dissipate so that way none of you guys get spam warnings from YouTube. And then we'll do another giveaway because I told you guys get me to 40, we'll do 2, even though it should have been just 1. But you guys were slow to hit that thumbs up button today. But I'll make you another deal. You guys get us to 50. we'll do another giveaway, and you're one away from an additional giveaway. Even Michelle on TikTok came over here just to help you guys. So, get us to 50. You get one giveaway already. Get us to 50, you'll get 2. Get us to 60, you'll get 3. I don't know how much longer I could be on live. The hernia is absolutely just killing me today. I'll figure out how to not stand up anymore. Let me type in there, we have a winner. We have a winner. You can stop guessing now. Jalen says we're at 50. Great. So we'll let the chat get settled back down to normal. That way YouTube don't flag any of you guys as spammers. And we'll move on. All right, so rest of the baseball game. Baseball games. Twins at the Red Sox. Twins need a win. We already went over that one. We already went way down into there to the Angels and Astros. And again, I like the Astros, but I like the under on the Verlander prop, which you guys can see from the screen because we already bet it. Mike Lowry, Nationals or Cubs? Cubs. Cubbies. Hey, how nice of FanDuel to finally process withdrawal. See, I am a daily, well, try to be, as long as we ain't losing. I am withdrawing from FanDuel, and I'll tell you guys my strategy, but as you guys can see, I withdraw from FanDuel every single day that my account is up. And so I have noticed that if I do one single big withdrawal, and big could be any dollar amount, but I found that the number is like 900 or above, it straight takes 12 to 24 hours to get my money back into my account. If it's 900 or above. It don't matter if it's 50,000 or 900. It's 12 to 24 hours. But if you make smaller withdrawals, say 800, but you do it 5 times, they all come at once, and they're all usually 30 minutes to 2 hours, but usually closer to that 30-minute mark. As long as you're not doing it in the middle of the night when they're not operating. So like this morning I did one. Was it 3? I did 3 this morning. I did 800, 775, and 750, as you guys can see in the withdrawals. And they actually got processed 17 minutes ago, and I did it while in the very beginning of the live show. So I have noticed that if you do smaller withdrawals, but even though I did 3 within 10 seconds of each other, they all get processed at the same time, rather than having to wait 12 to 24 hours. And now, granted, if I was going to take like 50K out, just whatever, it's going to take 50K out, I wouldn't break it into 50 little, withdrawals. But if I'm only taking out $2,000 or $3,000, I'll break it, and I'll usually start at like 850 or 800, some random number, 800. And I do it in $25 increments. 800, 775. Like yesterday morning. Remember, I had another one go through, and I started those at 800, and it was 800, 775, 750, 725, and then a $700 one. So I'm always pulling out money, especially after winning days. I do a lot of betting down there in cash as well. I mean, it only takes me about 40 minutes. 30 minutes with no traffic to get to downtown to get to FanDuel. DraftKings takes me about the same, but there's usually Scottsdale traffic to get to the new DraftKings book. They're at TPC. And my game of the week, I am going to bet a big amount in cash later on when we're done with the live show. That way, after the game, I can go back and cash it, but I'm going to go to Willie's Tacos before I cash my ticket, because I don't really want to go to Willie's Tacos with 4 stacks of fucking 10K in my pockets. Which, by the way, if you guys are ever in Phoenix and you go to a Phoenix Suns game or a Diamondbacks game, they're in downtown, outside in between the ballparks, there is a taco place called Willie's Tacos. By far, the best tacos I have had in Arizona. And I'm eating some tacos tonight. Then go cash my ticket for Game of the Week. And then come back here. Because we've got a monster Saturday. Man, I wish I could go out tonight. I got my little one. But I told her we'd go get some Willie's Tacos. She's just starting to like tacos. But Willie's, that shit's good. Fucking spicy, but I like spice. All right, let's do another giveaway. I think a YouTube commercial just popped up, so we'll do a giveaway here in 30 seconds. We'll let the commercials time out, because I think a YouTube commercial just started, and then we'll do another giveaway. We'll do another giveaway. All right, YouTube, you guys know the rules. Only one submission per enter button. When you hear the music, you can go. Giveaway time for a package on our website. Ready, set, and go. Come on, keep guessing. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner, and we're going to have controversy. We're going to have controversy. While you guys stop guessing, I'm going to upload it into this individual's account, because he got personal plays for today. I mean, premium my personal plays for today. We have a controversy. We have a controversy brewing in Cap Nation, because the first one that guessed number 81 correctly was the two-time winner yesterday, Brennan Ball, back winning again. This man has now won 3 straight days in a row. He won on the 18th. He won twice yesterday, and he won today. You have won 3 straight days in a row. I'm almost wondering if you have like a camera view in here, the number that I'm writing down. So Brendan, you've got personal plays. They are in your account. That might be might be a record for days in a row winning. Joe Kuzup, we're done guessing. You're a little delayed. Fast forward, sir. Anybody on any soccer this morning? Or this afternoon, later this afternoon? A little La Liga going on. Some Serie A soccer as well. Sorry, TikTok, not that you wanted to see me poking a hernia back in. Fuck, it's in pain. All right, we're going to move straight to college football because I don't know how much longer I can last today. And tomorrow morning, you guys may see me sitting for part of it or on a stool or something. I'm in straight agony over here. Thank you, Michelle, for getting the likes to 5K. Sophia Smith, we were done guessing. You're a little delayed. I'll tell you what I'll do. The next one. Maybe he just got my brain figured out. I will do Google's random number generator. And it's been done. It has been done. Google's random generator number for the next one. No, Joey, you didn't get it first. Brennan Ball had it extremely quick. I was live on TikTok and I said, shit, the guy that won twice yesterday, now 3 days in a row, guessed it. It was like his third guess. And then Edward was, I double checked, and then Edward was actually second. Edward was a close second because he went 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and then 81. And remember, Joey, it's on my screen because when you guys are guessing, you guys aren't live. Mine's live, but mine's getting your guys' comments live, whereas you guys are 20 seconds delayed. So when you might post it on yours, you might be 20 seconds or 40 seconds behind somebody. That's why we always do it what shows up on my screen. All righty. Gennaro, glad to have you back on board for my personal plays. Let's get it. Brendan says, nah, I live in Mississippi, guys. He's definitely not in the office. In fact, there's nobody in here. There's nobody in this room. There's nobody in this room. The only one that sees the number is me. And now it's on my computer screen because Google just picked it. So Google just picked it for you guys, the next winner. Speaking of that, I owe you guys one more contest. All right? Because I said if you get us to 40, I'll do 2. You get me to 50, I'll do another one. You guys are sitting. At 52. But I will make you guys another deal. Get 8 more and we'll do another one. You guys got plenty of time to get multiple giveaways. All right, so let's do another giveaway right now. 0 to 100. Google picked the number and I wrote it down on this piece of paper right here. 1 guess per enter. When you hear the music, you can guess. Until then, don't guess. Any guesses before I hit this button? And before I hear the music show up on the screen, guesses will not count, and I will move on to the next one. All sales and rules are final and subject to change at any time. You like that? See, Edward's guess of 14 has not counted. Or 33. Ready, set, and go. When you hear the music. Guess faster. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. Winner has been selected. Winner has been selected. I even took a screenshot of it for auditing purposes of auditing myself. But the number was number 23. And Chef Bayer. Chef, you are the lucky winner. You've got premium plays for today. They are locked, loaded, and in your account. I know you were a two-time winner back on the 15th. There was a very close one right after you, Chef. Right after you. Look how close this is. And by the way, they go fast on my screen. As you can see, on this screenshot, Chef Bayer is right there with a 23. And when you scroll down, my buddy Joe Dirt right after you. Jalen had 33. Joe Dirt had 23. You guys were very close. Somebody tell Joe we're done. Somebody please let Joe know that we're done guessing 5 minutes ago. Poor Joe. Poor Joe does the whole contest and he's delayed. Joe, you need to hit the refresh button. Okay, brother, hit the refresh button on your browser and catch back up. That's why you can't win anything, Joe, is because you're behind us. Well, Chef Bear, that was a Google selected random number. He's about to get a 10-second ban from YouTube, right? Love it. Or a 10-second ban from Edward. He caught up. Joe, we love you. Thanks for boosting the chat for us when nobody else was. All right, let's jump right into college football today. All right, this is the scary thing, guys. Here's the scary thing. Do you guys realize that this week marks, and this is scary, 25 after Saturday, college football is 25% over of the regular season. We're entering week 4 of college football. We're in week 4 of college football. It's going by like this. Before you know it, it's going to be week 16 and we're watching Navy and Army. That's some bullshit game. It's going quick. All right, Stanford, Syracuse, going at it. Let me get these live numbers up. Give me 1 second, folks. While I get these numbers up, let's see here. I don't anticipate we'll still be on live when that Cubs game starts. I would love to be, but I don't anticipate being on live that long. Maybe, possibly. It's possible. All right, there we go. Did what I needed to do there. Let's see. Lines in this one. Stanford coming in as the road dog. The team that got rid of TCU early in the season. They're plus 8.5 on the road. Syracuse laying 8.5 with the total over and under 56.5. Syracuse a minus 315 money line favorite. Opening day, we're excited to celebrate 140 years of the Fair Fun with you. Gates open at 4 p.m. Check out today's schedule. The Fair, Arizona State Fair opens today. Man, my hernia and fair food is not going to be good. If I'm not here tomorrow, it's because I ate fair food and I'm fucked up and in the hospital. But you guys know, I'll go live on morphine. It don't matter. We'll do it. Jalen says I like Syracuse. Syracuse, 2-0. Let's take a look at the old Qs. 2-0. Last week, they had Georgia Tech. They had a week off. Prior to last week, they had Georgia Tech on the 7th. They outlasted them. They beat them 31-28. Before that, they had Ohio University beat them 38-22. Hernia is not friendly this morning. It must be the coffee and a root beer. We're going to put that root beer over there. Stanford. 1-1. They lost to TCU. They almost outlasted them. Ty, what's going on, man? They almost outlasted them. They lost by a touchdown. 34-27. They bounced back with a win over a Guinea win over Cal Poly, 41-7. Can old Stanford, which is trying to rebuild their program, can they hang tough against Syracuse? I am not a fan of it, plain and simple. I got to be a believer in Stanford to think that they got a chance to stay within 8.5 points, and I just haven't seen a reason why. Syracuse, they got the job done against Georgia Tech. They had that first half lead, right? They came out tied after the first quarter. Then they came out, threw 2 passing touchdowns in the second to start the second quarter. Gave up a rushing touchdown with 4:31 to go and didn't score to end the half. but they were up 21-14 at the half. They came out in that third quarter and they locked it down. There was just a field goal scored by Syracuse. Fourth quarter, they came out halfway through and they got a touchdown 3 minutes later. Georgia Tech answered. Then they were still down 2 touchdowns. They came, or down 10 points, excuse me. Came back with 2:31 to go and got a touchdown. Syracuse outlasted them to beat them 31-28. Syracuse beating that ranked team right there. McCord went 32 of 46 in the air for 381 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns. Allen ran the ball 15 times for 83 yards, while Nixon ran it 9 times for 38 yards. No rushing touchdowns last week for the Qs. Gadsden leading the receiving corps with 6 receptions for 93 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Pena, 6 for 88 and 2 touchdowns. Hatcher and Allen each had 5. Allen catching his out of the backfield there. He had 5 for 47 out of the backfield and 9 carries, as I was saying. I like the Syracuse offense. I like their matchup. If you go back to Stanford and what they did against a quality team in TCU, right? Or what they gave up. They gave up 34 points in that game. TCU was able to literally pass at will, went 28 of 42 for 353 yards in the air, 2 passing touchdowns. I think we're going to see the same similar numbers out of Syracuse against Stanford as TCU did. TCU ran the ball 20 times. Well, more than 20 times, but Cook ran it 20 times for 81 yards. His longest carry was 12 yards, but he did have a rushing touchdown against Stanford. Now, what did Stanford do against TCU? They threw the ball in that absolute shit pile. Threw the ball 36 times. Daniels threw it 35 of the 36. He went 17 of 35. Very ineffective passing the ball. Did have a passing touchdown, 163 yards in the air, and an interception. He also ran the ball himself 17 times for 89 yards. He was the team's leading rusher as well as their quarterback. He ran the ball 17 times for 89 yards. Dual threat quarterback. He's going to have to use his receiving corps. If he wants to have an opportunity to win this game, he can't do it all himself against that front line of Syracuse. And I'm not sold on Stanford just yet. I am not sold and been shown anything that Stanford can get the job done. Parlay on TikTok says I love all 3 favorites in college football tonight. I'm just not sold that Stanford can hang tough. They hung tough with TCU. So maybe I'm missing this one. Maybe they can keep it close, but can they keep it within 2 scores? I think they're going to have a tough battle. Syracuse playing good. Syracuse had an extra week off. Stanford as well, getting a week off as well to prepare for this big matchup as well. Not sold in this one, but I do think we see some fast scoring, at least by Syracuse. First quarter. You guys know me. The Degenerate Special coming up. First quarter over is 13.5 minus 106. Just keep that in mind while we move on to the next games. Illinois and Nebraska. This is going to be a good matchup. Matchup of the night right here. Fighting Illini against the Cornhuskers. This should be a good one. You guys know we made a lot of money on Nebraska. Lot of money on Nebraska so far this year, especially against Colorado. Reality check. You have wagered $1,167.50 in the last 66 minutes. Yes, I know. I know. No, FanDuel, but thanks for the reminder. Total sitting at 42.5 in this one with Nebraska laying 7.5. This is going to be a dogfight right here. Number 22 against number 24. I said it before, keep Nebraska in the rankings for a little while longer. Both teams 3-0. Big Ten Conference matchup. The Fighting Illini. Start their season, they beat Eastern Illinois 45-0. Then they got Kansas, beat them in a low-scoring affair at 23-17, and then beat Central Michigan last week 30-9. Beating them 30-9. Now Nebraska, to start the season, they had UTEP. Beat them 40-7. Then they got Colorado. The Sanders boys in Colorado. And they did all of college football a huge favor, man. I feel like I'm in debt to Nebraska for giving Colorado a loss. First of many to come, by the way. And then they come right back last week and they just stick it right to Northern Iowa. I was expecting more points in this game by Nebraska, but they played a classy game. They beat them 34-3. They beat them 34-3. Nebraska's laying 7.5. It's that half that I have a problem with. Like, for prime example, last night, we had the over in that college football game, and it was 62.5. Homeboy shanks a fucking extra point after a touchdown to start the third quarter. We missed the full game over by a hook, by an extra point. So extra points usually, frustrate me. But, I mean, if they win by 7, you're pushing anyways. But you can get it, buy it down. You can get it at 6.5 minus 148 on FanDuel. And I'm sure other books will probably let you get 7 minus $1.20 or $1.25. They should cover by 7.5. They should. Theoretically, they should. On paper, they should. On the matchup, the way I have it, they should. I would rather have them at 6.5 minus $1.48, though. I'd rather have them at 6.5 minus $1.48. Joe Dirt says, I knew it was a loss after that. Yeah, I know. I was watching, and then I changed the channel, and then my daughter came in to talk to me, and we were chit-chatting about something, and I saw an update that they scored, but they missed the extra point, and I was like, oh, we lost that game. Plain and simple, we lost that game. No, I knew it. Same thing. As soon as it happened, I was like, yep. We literally just got fucking toasted by a missed extra point. Like, I get it happening, and this is like, I get it happening in college football, but like the NFL, really? How many times are the fucking Chargers going to miss an extra point? How many times? But anyways, enough about the hooks. But I do like Nebraska laying the 6.5 minus $1.48. Now, first quarter, three-way tie is plus 320. Just throwing that out there. First half, three-way winner. A tie is plus 880. Can we get a 14-14, 17-17? That'd be a lot of points. Maybe we see a lot of points in this game. Maybe we don't. Maybe we get a low-scoring affair. Nebraska is laying 4.5 in the first half. First half total's got that 21.5. There you go. The hook right with it, right? Second quarter total sitting at 12.5 in this matchup. Even if it's a low-scoring affair in the first half, I like the second quarter total. The second quarter total is sneaky. It's at 12.5, which you can hit very easily by a touchdown, an extra point, 2 field goals. Very possible. Very possible. You don't need the game to go over. You don't need the first half to go over. You don't need them to score a point in the first quarter. And you're still live to hit that bet. They didn't put it at 13.5, so no, we're not dependent on 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. But I think this one is very generous. I think the book fucked up, and I think the line on this one should be higher. So I do like the second quarter total over. Just throwing that out there. And again, I do like Nebraska, but I like them laying 6.5 minus 148. I'd rather lay the juice, and if they win by 7, they win by 7, and I cash. If they win by 6, then we're fucked. You know, either way, I was losing if they win by 6 or less, or lose the game outright. San Jose State, Washington State. If you watch the daily free play video, you know that we put out a free play in it. If you watch the video, then you know what we did. Gennaro, thanks for jumping on board. I know you already got my personal plays, but I see you came back and you got premium plays for today. Today's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of plays and packages, on YouTube, you guys are 5 likes away, 5 thumbs up away from one more drawing. Let me give away another package. Come on, guys. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it when you do. And we're going to reward you with another giveaway. All you got to do is hit it 5 more times. When you guys get to the big 6-0, somebody in the chat let me know, and we will run a giveaway. If you're tuning in on TikTok, welcome. As you guys can see, there is a fucking barbershop pole in the corner here, and it is lit. And that thing is spinning. And there is a reason why there's a barbershop pole there. See, YouTube, you just got bets in the way on your screen on YouTube, or else you'd be able to see it. For everybody that doesn't know and is new to us, the reason why there is a barbershop poll here is because this is the barbershop of sports betting, where we talk about even more than sports betting: life, liberty, and the pursuit of fucking happiness. All right? We talk about all kinds of stuff here. Air fryers, I mean, they nickname us Air Fryer Nation for a reason. But yeah, one thing we won't talk about is politics, religion, and we don't care how much money's in your bank account or not in your bank account. But if you want to increase it, you're in the right spot. Grab a piece of paper, pen, start paying attention, start betting what we bet, and start dealing with people that actually bet for a living. These people back here, that company, they pay me to be here, which they pay me handsomely for the hot air. Actually, they pay me for what's in my brain. Mr. Alex, thanks for following TikTok. But I'm betting the games regardless. If you guys watch the live show or you guys buy a package on the website, I am betting regardless. And I'm going to be successful regardless. So, because I'm betting. And I don't just bet for peanuts. I show my tickets. And we bet for thousands of dollars on our bigger plays. Small plays for me is $200. And we have fun here. Our YouTube chat is badass. If you're tuning in on TikTok, the chat that we have on YouTube, live interactive chat. Like, if you guys comment here, I will definitely chat with you guys right back. But our chat on YouTube that we've built up over the last almost 8 years now on YouTube is badass. Probably one of the best live interactive chats. May not have the biggest program over there, but we probably have the most knowledgeable when it comes to actual sports. BETTING. I don't want to say the name too many times because TikTok will give us the boot. Chef Bear said, yep, as soon as he missed, I said, yep, going to lose by 1. Yeah, that was a tough fucking game, man. All right, San Jose State, Washington State. And again, like I said, if you watch the daily free play video, you already know what we're on. All right? You already know what we're on. But I do have a free play, an additional free play on this one for you guys that I like. that I think the book's messed up on. And if I'm going to cash in on it, I want you guys to cash in on it too. I want you guys to cash in on it too. And again, no matter what, when you're wagering, always wager responsibly. By the way, Washington State is laying 7.5 in the first half. They got you with the hook there. They're just sticking it to you with a hook. But don't worry. We got you covered. We got you covered. And my screen just went blank. Give me 1 second while I get my screen back up. There we go. All right. In this game, I am not a fan of the 7.5 on the first half total. Excuse me, the first half side. The first half total is 27.5 minus 108. With a first quarter total of 12.5. As well as a second quarter total of 16.5. Washington State, they came out firing against Washington. They got the lead 10-0, or excuse me, 7-0, then 10-7 in the first quarter, and never looked back. Ended up beating Washington 24-19. Washington State is going to be looking to have a fast start, but at the same time, so is San Jose State. San Jose State undefeated. You got to remember, they got a new coach. They got the old Navy head coach. When you look at what San Jose State has done, they beaten some scrubs, right? This is going to be their first big matchup of the year. Sacramento State, they smashed 42-24. They beat Air Force 17-7, but let's be honest, that's not the same Air Force team that the coach was used to playing. And they just played Kennesaw State and beat them 31-10. They're going to be outmatched, outmuscled, outsized, outclassed, and out-talented by Washington State. We already know that, okay? But they're going to need a fast start. Last week against Kennesaw State, they didn't start fast. They came out flat. They scored nothing in the first quarter. In fact, they were losing 3-0 in the first quarter while laying 17 points. They came back and they outscored Kennesaw State 17-0 in the second quarter. Then they put up 14 in the second half to Kennesaw State 7, beat them 31-10. San Jose State's going to have to come out scoring and firing on all cylinders if they want to even have a slight smidge of a chance against Washington State. And to be honest, long term, meaning 4 quarters, I don't think they have a chance against Washington State. But I think they need to put up points, and so does Washington State. Looking to have a fast start, make a statement. That first quarter total of 12.5 is juicy, juicy, juicy. So juicy that I'm not going to miss this one. Washington State, San Jose State, first quarter over 12.5. Let me put that in the chat real quick. Free play. San Jose State, Washington State, first quarter And I try not to bet all these first quarters, just so you guys know. I'm just not a straight action junkie. I do like betting them. But at the same time, I like to bet them responsibly and strategically. The juice is minus $1.12. This one, I believe we cash. I think we cash this one with ease. Manuel over on TikTok. What's up, brother? I see you over there. All right, getting this one in the comment section on YouTube. Free play, San Jose State, Washington State, first quarter over 12.5. This one I'm going to absolutely be betting bigger than what I normally bet a small free play for. So normally small free play anywhere from 200 to 300. I'm going to put 5 to win 500 on this. It's going to be 560 to win 500. But I'm going to bet it a little bit later. I think you guys should wait. I think we get better juice. I don't think that number is going to go down, but I think we get a little bit better juice. And you never know. Maybe it'll drop to 12, but I don't think that it will. I really don't. I really don't. But that's what I have for today on this game, on all the games. Remember, my game of the week goes down tonight. You have until 7:30 Eastern time to get on board. It's a play on one of the 3 college football games. Does come with the big guarantee. Parlay says Fanatics has it at 10.5 minus 110. Fucking awesome. I'm going to have to take a look at Fanatics. But my game of the week goes down today, $50. It's on sale. It's 50% off, normally $100. So you guys get it half off. It's $50. Comes with the big guarantee. Guarantee to win, you get the next one free. You get instant access. It's already posted on the website. No upsells, no games, no gimmicks. If you guys got last week's, you guys got a blowout winner. You're going to have another one today. Premium plays are posted. My personal plays are posted, locked, loaded, ready to go. It's going to be a big weekend. It's going to be a big weekend, so don't miss out. Get on board, and let's make some money. And remember, tomorrow, guys, we'll be live again. We'll be live tomorrow. We go live earlier tomorrow because it's Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, we go live at 10:30 in the morning on the East Coast, 7:30 on the morning on the West Coast. Remember, games start an hour and a half after we start our live show. So we'll start our live show, and we'll jump right into it. We'll probably have a little 20-minute segment of the bullshit barbershop talk, and then we'll jump right into the breakdowns. A lot of games. By the way, the guaranteed Saturday play will be posted later today. If you were on last week, you guys got a monster blowout winner. You're going to have another one today as well. You'll have another one later, or another blowout winner for tomorrow as well with the guaranteed Saturday play. So if you're not on board, get on board. Check out that big game week package. That is a smoking deal. So is the $10 a day thing. I think they might drop that. Who Dat Bob jumping on board my personal plays today. Glad to have you back on board. Who Dat Bob? Bobby, glad to have you. But let's have some fun. Let's make some money. And please, everybody, wager responsibly. I will leave the chat on for just a few minutes while it winds down. We'll leave you with the big DGS message. Chef Bear, what am I waiting for? I know I need to. With Fanatics. I need to check them out. All right, guys, please wager responsibly, and we'll see you guys all live first thing in the morning. Can't wait. Tomorrow's going to be a great show. Do you have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, a.k.a. Cat Nation Live.